Welcome to Trinity Academy Stadium in Wichita, Kansas for NPSL Heartland Conference action between the Tulsa Athletic and FC Wichita. My name is Zach Light. I am being joined in the booth tonight by Tulsa's very own Toby Moore.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, it's great to have you here, Toby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me. Johnny Freedom on assignment tonight. He's in New York City. Don't know what he's doing.
Well, I do.
He's missing a great game between the two best teams in the Heartland Conference. This is the battle for number one, Toby. You're a regular broadcaster for Tulsa. Well, why don't you fill us in a little bit about your team's season?
Sure. Well, Tulsa is currently on top of the Heartland Division on goal differential over Wichita and currently ranked third in the power rankings for NPSL. Tulsa and Wichita are both, they're among 9 teams that are still taking maximum points in the NPSL nationwide. Tulsa has won 2 games at home. We defeated Little Rock Rangers by 6-1. That was a severely depleted Little Rock side, however. And then on Mother's Day, we shut out Ozark FC 3-0 before waiting on a 2-hour weather delay in Waynesville, Missouri last week and defeating Demise 2-1. The leading scorer for Tulsa Athletic is actually tied at the top of the list. Damian Thomas, our forward, who comes back from injury this week, has 3 goals for Tulsa. And Gustavo Vargas, our center back, has scored 3 goals this season off of set pieces, including one against Demise last week.
And obviously, you can hear it on the microphone down on the field. The Tulsa Armory travels well to this game. And they'll be making a lot of noise right along with the Air Capital firm out there.
It's a great atmosphere up here, Zach.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting with both supporters groups facing each other on opposite sides of the stadium. Should make for some interesting banter back and forth between the two SGs. We're just getting ready for walkouts here. While we're waiting on that, let's go over starting lineups. First for FC Wichita.
His second start, number 3, Gustavo Vargas, who has started every game this season, has 3 goals. Number 4, Declan Fitzpatrick, making his 4th start. A solid center back line between Fitzpatrick and Vargas this season. On the left back, number 5, Nick Downs, making his 4th start. Had 2 assists, 1 versus Demise last week. At midfield, the captain, number 13, Jake Schmoker on the right side, making his 4th start. In the middle, number 16, Ryan Alpers with his 4th game 3rd start. And Joe Garcia making his 4th start. He has 2 goals and 2 assists. On the left side, the former FC Wichita player Adam James making his 2nd start for Tulsa Athletic. And up top, Aaron Ugba, number 18, making his 2nd start, has a goal for Tulsa Athletic this season. And number 7, Damian Thomas, returns from injury to his rightful spot on the top line, is so our co-leader in goals with 3 goals this season for Tulsa Athletic.
It's 2 very talented sides here tonight in Wichita, Kansas. I'm expecting it to be a goal fest with the way that FC Wichita has been scoring this year and with the talent on the Tulsa side, Toby.
This could be a very wild game.
I expect it to be.
I think the one clean sheet that we had this season was our first one in the last 2 seasons. Both teams are very aggressive in their attacking. If nothing else, it should be a very entertaining, exciting soccer match tonight here at Trinity Academy.
Absolutely. We'll pause for player introductions on the field and the national anthem and be back in a moment for the start of the game.
Number 5, Nick Downs. Running at center back, number 4, Fitzpatrick. Starting Starting at center back number 3, Gustavo Vargas. Starting at right back number 21, Joseph Ruiz. Starting at left middle, number 10, Adam James. Starting at center back number 15, Joseph Garcia. Starting at center mid, number 16, Ryan Alpers. Starting at right mid, number 13, Jake Schmoker. Starting at left forward, number 7, Damian Thomas. And starting at right forward, number 18, Aaron Ugbaugh. And now the starters for FC Wichita. Number 1, Mark Leary. Number 9, Kevin Likens. Number 12, Jared Robbins. Starting at right back, number 11, Phil Ando. Starting at left middle, number 99, Matt Clare. Starting at center mid, number 8, Andres Ochoa. Starting at right middle, number 6, Eddie Gomez. Starting at left forward, number 5, your captain, Leo Sosa. Starting at right forward, number 17, Marion Saul. And your striker, number 15, Frank Tayu. Your officials for tonight's game, central official Brian Otten, assistant referee 1, Nathan Cowling, assistant referee 2, Austin Sanders, and the fourth official is Rashid Amin. Now please stand, remove your caps, face the south goal as we salute America with our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Go!
It looks that way.
All right. We are about ready to get underway with what I'm sure is going to be an exciting game.
Mascots, nice.
Oh, yes. Yes. Real quick, FC Wichita would like to thank our presenting sponsor this season, Weed State Insurance. You can see that emblazoned across the front of all of our kits. And don't forget, after the game tonight, post-game party at Jersey's Bar and Grill, K96 and Webb Road, right by Menards. Players will be there. Great chance to hang out. Great food, as Johnny Freedom would tell you. Cheese sticks the size of your arm. It's very important to us in Wichita, Toby.
Cheese sticks are good.
Do enjoy it. They're pepper jack cheese sticks.
Very nice.
Switch it up a little bit.
Very nice. I'd love to stay, but I have a plane to catch.
Yes. You're on your way to Jamaica after the game. I'm on my way to Kansas City after the game.
Yeah, I'm on.
All right. Expect both supporter sections to be a little loud tonight if you're watching the stream.
Wichita in their home red jerseys with white shorts and red socks, defending the north goal, going right to left on your TV screen. Tulsa in their all black chain strips going left to right. Tulsa coming out in a 4-4-2 formation this evening. Wichita in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, the 4-3-3 has taken a few different shapes for FC Wichita. It's a very fluid 4-3-3, sometimes morphing into a 3-4-3, sometimes morphing into a 4-2-3-1. It's a very versatile formation that the coaching staff takes advantage of quite a bit. We would see at moments during that U.S. Open Cup game, FC Wichita showing three in the back, but really kind of having a defender pushing into the midfield to give a sense that they had gone into a 3-4-3.
Tulsa Athletic will be kicking off to start the first half, and we are underway. That's Ryan Alpers passing the ball to the left flank. Nick Downs.
Good challenge from Eddie Gomez, but Tulsa doing a great job possessing the ball early.
Adam James loses possession. Ball's loose in the midfield. There's a foul and a free kick to FC Wichita. Foul happening to Frank Taylor.
Frank Taylor's a hard guy to take down. Lots of size on him.
I was watching him in warm-ups, and he is a formidable figure. There's Down stopping a pass to the right flank. Finds Adam James. There is Damian Thomas.
Tulsa
Looking for Schmelker in the middle.
Yeah, Tulsa coming out playing very speedy. This Wichita team's played a lot of games over the last few days. They're looking to move the ball quick here.
Athletic play very fast. They play very aggressive on the offensive side. They try to keep possession of the ball as much as possible. And they've had a fair deal of success, as you can see from our 9 points from nine possible. There's an injury on the pitch. Zach?
Looks like Uzi Teyu is down. And Uzi has put in a ton of minutes over the course of the last 4 weeks between NPSL Heartland Conference play and U.S. Open Cup action.
That's your 7th game in 3 weeks. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That's where you find out how much depth you have, I suppose.
Hate to see him down this early. Only in the 2nd minute.
Looks like Uzi's up.
And Uzi's a tough guy. He will definitely want to stay in this game for as long as he can. But a free kick opportunity for Tulsa.
It's Garcia. Here's the kick. Cleared.
It's Uzi going up. There's a lot of size on the FC Wichita back line. May prove difficult on some of those set pieces, winning battles in the air for Tulsa.
Could very well be. Tulsa also has a very formidable back line, especially in the middle and in the holding midfield spots between Alpers, Vargas, and Fitzpatrick. Here's Fitzpatrick now.
Unfortunate giveaway there. Leo Sosa now with the ball.
Sosa the captain. Probing the back line at Tulsa Athletic. There is Ruiz clearing the ball.
Eddie Gomez just didn't have the wheels to get to that one for FC Wichita.
Thomas looking for Ugba. There's Ugba on the right side.
Great ball.
Pass. Oh, Garcia just couldn't handle it. Ugba. Across the mouth of the goal and over the byline for a goal kick to FC Wichita. No, wait, that is a corner kick. I didn't see the touch.
Yeah, on the replay here. Just an unfortunate first touch there. Would do well to have a shot and just put it on frame.
Comes the corner. Swinging in. Up. And over the byline for a corner. That looks like Nick Downs coming in to take the corner for Tulsa Athletic. In the 5th minute, no score.
lots of chances early for Tulsa.
Corner. Swings that shot and over the goal. Goal kick to FC Wichita.
Yeah, great job there to go up and win that ball in the air against that very tall, very sizable back line of FC Wichita. Mark Weir's going to put this one back into play to Robbins. Matt Clare playing the long ball forward for Sosa.
Headed by Joe Ruiz. Fitzpatrick trying to clear, but to no avail. Ball goes into touch. Throw in to FC Wichita. Sosa taking the throw in. Eddie Gomez.
Another ball in from Clare.
That went over the byline for a goal kick.
He was looking for Martin Sarr there, but a little too much on it from Clare. Matt Clare joining the team at midweek for the U.S. Open Cup game. Plays his indoor with the San Diego Sockers. Just coming in a little bit late after coming off a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of a knee injury.
This is Gustavo Vargas. Vargas to Ruiz. Reverses field back to Fitzpatrick. Nicky Downs. Finds James. Damian Thomas. Dangerous ball back to Vargas. Hugba. Battle for the ball there between Ruiz and Leo Sosa.
Yeah, Tulsa fighting for possession, doing a great job possessing the ball so far in this match.
This season they have been all about possession and all about aggression, especially on the offensive half of the pitch.
Sosa looking for the touch there, but just doesn't get it. Eddie Gomez does well to win the ball in midfield. Sarr lays it off for Clare. Clare plays a through ball to Frank Teyu. He's going to have a shot.
Oh, there's a save by Bauer.
Fantastic job by the goalkeeper, being aggressive and coming out for that ball.
Justin Bauer leads the Heartland Conference in goals against average right now at 0.73. Just giving up, I believe, a mere 2 goals in 250 minutes of play.
Yeah. Here's the replay there. Now it looks like a throw-in for Tulsa.
It is a hot, sticky day in Wichita, folks. Shot.
Yeah.
Wide.
And you would think the field conditions, being a turf field, would be pretty awful. It is definitely warmer than being on the grass or the concrete that surround the stadium, but it's actually not too bad. I've heard horror stories of players saying that when the sun's beating down on a turf like that, the studs in their cleats will melt in the middle of a game. Now a great ball. Looking for Leo Sosa. He just can't get the touch on it.
Just missed. Throw in to Tulsa Athletic. Yes, we played on a pitch very similar to this last season at Wharton Stadium, and it could be absolutely brutal in June and July.
Absolutely. Of course, this is the end of a 4-game homestand for FC Wichita. They're going to go on the road for the next month. The next home match here at Trinity Academy Stadium will be on July 9th. And that'll be their regular season finale.
Be almost playoff time by then. Here's Vargas. James. Ball in the air. Here's Go Garcia. Ruiz making an overlap on the right side.
Ruiz does well to get to that ball, but unfortunately can't find anybody in the box. Frank Teyu trying to play a Cheeky little pass there. Frank has amazing foot skills from playing in indoor.
Jake Schmoker making weird work for it, at least. I guess technically you'd call that a shot on target, wouldn't you, Zach?
Yes.
It will look better in the box score than it did just now.
Yes, it will.
10th minute here at Trinity Academy, no score. Going into today's game, per the NPSL power rankings, Tulsa Athletic were 3rd in the country. FC Wichita were number 6. Both teams have taken maximum points in the Heartland Conference.
Right, and as you said at the Open, Tulsa's ahead on goal differential. Of course, FC Wichita had a couple of big blowout games, but then a much closer game allowed Tulsa to sneak into first place, and well-deserved. I mean, these are the two best teams in the conference, and definitely this will tell us a lot about who's going to end the regular season on top today.
Throw in to Tulsa Athletic. Folks, the game is being played back in our hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'd like to take a moment to shout out to everybody who came out to Fuel 66 today for the watch party, where I understand they have plenty of beer and pizza specials. It's kid and dog friendly. So if you're in Tulsa watching the game at home and you're looking for a place to gather around and cheer Athletic on, head out to Fuel 66. There's still plenty of time. That's Declan Fitzpatrick. And that's a kick in the touch. Throw in to FC Wichita.
Tulsa doing a great job of controlling the pace and the possession in this game so far. It'll be interesting to see what FC Wichita does here, still early in the match, to kind of get their pace, get their speed of the game in play here.
For those of us who are uninitiated in FC Wichita, I've seen very little film on them, and I'm calling my own team when you guys are playing. So,
Sure.
How fast does FC Wichita like to play?
Yeah, so it's definitely a mixed bag, and now here's a great ball to Sosa.
Picked up by Ruiz.
He's got help coming, but unfortunately misplays that. Who's looking for Frank
Vargas
Teyu.
To Alpers, back to Fitzpatrick. That was a dangerous pass. Scramble for the ball. Fitzpatrick comes away with it. Right through the feet of Ugba.
And looks like Martin Sarr slow to get up for FC Wichita. FC Wichita likes to start games with a little bit more pace. I mean, obviously we've seen, coming off another midweek match, a lot of the guys on the field featured in that game. So a little bit slower start from Wichita, which isn't surprising to me, but never really wants to park the bus. Big wins so far this season. Multiple goals scored on both Little Rock and on Ozark FC in the Heartland Conference.
Tend to agree with that style, Zach. Fast soccer is winning soccer.
Mm-hmm. But when you have two teams that play fast-paced soccer, it's interesting how they play. It seems like one of them always kind of has to press the brakes a little bit. And it looks like that's kind of what we're seeing from FC Wichita tonight. Again, a lot of guys have played a lot of minutes over the course of the last 3 weeks.
I'm sure that kind of what do they call it, a backup of fixtures, I suppose they call it.
Yes.
In Europe, you find out how deep your team is. There's Ruiz. Smoke and Joe. Finds Ugba. Ball scooped up by Mark Weir.
Yeah, that's Ben Ando getting in front of Ugba there. Ando, a very versatile player, playing in the wingback role tonight, but has also been a starting forward for FC Wichita this season. Sarr, unfortunately, doesn't get a touch on that. Possession goes back to Tulsa.
Goes back to Vargas. Fitzpatrick, they've switched spots in the middle of the back four. Pass intended for Ugba, headed into touch. Throw in coming up for Tulsa Athletic. That's Joe Ruiz, number 21. Fitzpatrick, there's Garcia. Garcia with a goal and an assist in both both of the first two games of the season at home for Tulsa Athletic. Here's Nick Downs. James. Back to Fitzpatrick. Chip intended there for Ugwa. Short, high clearance. Fitzpatrick winning his share of the 50-50 ball so far in the first 15 minutes. Vargas to Nick Downs. Looking for Schmoker on the right side. The captain flicks the ball to Damian Thomas. Foul. And a dangerous. I was going to say a dangerous free kick, but looks like that's going
the other way.
That's going Wichita's way.
And it looked like he got a piece of number 7, Thomas there.
Yeah, it's hobbling a little bit.
Ball played forward.
Ball back in play. There's Adam James.
And Sarr is noticeably limping now for FC Wichita.
This is turning into a war of attrition quickly, Zach.
Not surprising.
Both teams very physical. Both teams play very aggressive. Both teams play very fast.
Now the referee is... Looks like the referee wants that free kick retaken there.
Looks like he's coming in some 45 yards away from goal with an angle.
It's Matt Clare standing over it, telling Ben Ando to get up.
A lot of red shirts forward.
Viking plays that for Ochoa. Ochoa looking to cross. Frank Tayu's there. A little too much on it.
That one cleared with authority by Tulsa Athletic.
Absolutely. Leo Sosa gonna have a shot.
Schmoker on Sosa.
I think he was looking for that to go out of play, but it didn't. Gets it back to Ochoa. Ochoa looking to cross to Ben Ando. The defender does well to get a boot on it.
There's James.
Here's a counterattack opportunity for Tulsa.
James, a 40-yard run.
Uzi Tayu all over that.
The ball swallowed up by an organized FC Wichita back line. That one goes back to Bauer. Bauer, the South Carolina product.
Now a little bit of pressure. This is what we're used to seeing from FC Wichita. Turning it on here in the 18th minute.
Garcia.
Eddie Gomez wins that ball to Ochoa. Finds Matt Clare. Clare looking for the through ball, but Sarr wasn't making the run on the far side.
It's Gustavo Vargas. Solid defender, never quits in the air, deadly on set pieces. That one goes into touch.
Yeah, Robbins does well just to get that out of play and slow the attack.
Ruiz to Garcia, the Joes connect. Back to Schmoker. The captain finds Ruiz, and the ball is kicked into touch by Kieran Laking. Very vocal Tulsa Armory came out from Oklahoma today.
Absolutely.
They do love their athletic. Downs kind of threw a change of pace in there. When he has the ball in his hands on a throw-in, and sometimes it's almost as good of a corner kick if he's close enough to goal. Damian Thomas! And the offside flag is up.
A very close offside, if you ask me.
Free kick to FC Wichita. There's the goalkeeper Mark Weir making his second start of the regular season.
Leo Sosa does well to keep that ball in. Frank Tayu looking for him. But ultimately, possession falls back to Tulsa.
Garcia back to Nick Downs. Or to